poem after reading an anecdote that's described in the poem. But kind of a different way. And one night at Alvin's Detroit bar in 1991, I got a chance to read this for its dedicatee subject, Allen Ginsberg. And I got to talk to him. I said, well, how'd you like that poem, man? As you do, you know. And he said, well, yeah, I like that. I said, but it wasn't quite right, he said. Anyway, so I corrected it. So, hey! One thing I say about making mistakes, you might as well confess to them because everybody else knows you did. They say one day in the early 60s, after Timothy Leary turned him on to LSD, Allen Ginsberg went up to Monk's place in the West 60s to introduce the great master to the wonders of modern chemistry and left Monk with a dose of the excellent product of the Sandoz laboratories all the way from Switzerland. And when he went back to check up on Thelonious, Monk opened the door as far as the chain would allow, peered out at Ginsberg, and asked with a slight frown, man, have you got any more of that stuff? So far, it don't seem to be making too much of a difference to me. Orbit. Yeah, I thought when I read the anecdote, I thought that he was saying that he really liked it and he wanted some more. And I said, no, really, it was more like nothing was happening. Out of the ordinary for him. Okay, I'll close with this one. It's called Friday the 13th. It's titled after a great song and performance by Thelonious Monk from Friday, November 13th, 1953 with Sonny Rollins. Any day can be the lucky one, or the one with your number written all over it. 1, 2, 3, 507 in the poet's case, walking out the front door of the penitentiary, 8:30 p.m., 42 years ago last December. 6 times 7 years, the cycle of struggle to make it through in one piece, on the yard or in these streets. Anyone who can pick up a frying pan owns death, Burroughs said. And sometime in New York City, coming home from the recording studio, walking up to his front door, John Lennon with a gun stuck in his face. Oh, sweet giant of song, with heart of huge dimension and eyes deep in the sky. There has to be a day when each of us must pass beyond this tedious sphere to enter some wondrous place of which we do not know whether we're ready or not. Some other place or space out of time where no punk with a weapon will ever press you again, or blow off your face out of the depths of his madness. No one will hold us against our will in a cell with bars in front and back, 6 feet by 4 feet by 8 feet high. No one will take us out of our natural lives and send us away from here by means of some murderous fantasy in which we are denied everything we have lived for. Oh, please let us die at the end of our own time and not before. Free in our world of strife, let us have life as long as we can. And please, let there be men like Monk and John Lennon to share of their hearts and light up our ways as long as we may.